Hi, besties! Welcome back to the channel where we stop romanticizing the 9-to-5 grind and start realizing it's actually a social experiment that went horridly wrong. Today, we're talking about the biggest red flag in adulting: having only one source of income. Think about it. If you have one job, you are exactly one bad mood from your boss away from being broke. You are one restructuring meeting away from losing everything. Relying on a single paycheck is like dating a guy who follows 4,000 Instagram models. You're just waiting for the disaster to happen? The super wealthy don't trade their time for money. They make their money work so they don't have to. They don't have a job. They have an ecosystem. Today, we're breaking down why my side hustle literally has its own side hustle and how you can stop being a volunteer for capitalism and start being the CEO of your own lifestyle. Grab your notebooks. This is going to be a long one. Let's look at the boomer dream. You go to school, you get a degree, you work 40 hours a week for 40 years, and then you retire at 65 when your knees don't work anymore. Does that sound like a plan, or does that sound like a prank? This is called active income. You show up, you get paid. You don't show up, you starve. The problem is that time is the only thing we can't buy more of. Even if you make $100 an hour, you only have so many hours before you burn out or die. Truly wealthy people understand that knowledge and wisdom are better than just hard work. They focus on building systems that pay them while they sleep, travel, or record sarcastic YouTube videos. If you're still trading hours for dollars, you're playing the game on hard mode for no reason. There's a statistic that millionaires have, on average, 7 streams of income. 7! Most of us are out here struggling with 1.5. Why 7? Because if one stream dries up, if the stock market dips, or your boss Dave decides to go in a different direction, you have 6 other fans. And by fans, I mean bank accounts, keeping you afloat. What do these streams look like? The day job, the seed. Use this to pay for your life and fund your other ventures. Investments, the passive growth, stocks, index funds, and assets that grow without you touching them. Digital real estate, content creation, YouTube, or digital products that can be sold 24/7. Side hustles, freelancing, consulting, or selling your skills on the side. Rental/passive income, making money from things you already own. The goal isn't to work 7 jobs. The goal is to have 7 things working for you. If you want to reach $1 million in 5 years, or any reasonable amount of time, you have to treat your money like an intern who wants a promotion. Stop feeding the debt monster. Debt is just paying for your past mistakes with your future freedom. Start buying assets. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket. Compound interest. This is the magic part. It's when your money's kids start having kids of their own. I don't spend money anymore. I assign it to missions. That $100 isn't just for a new pair of shoes. It's a tiny soldier that can go out and bring back $10 more every year for the rest of my life. Let's talk about the digital age. We are living in a time where a 19-year-old can make $1 million from their bedroom by sharing what they know. Creating a YouTube channel or a digital brand is like building a 24/7 salesperson who never sleeps and never asks for a raise. Iterate and document. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be real. Leverage. Knowledge. Practical wisdom isn't just for old philosophers, it's for anyone who wants to turn interesting ideas into income. Your side hustle shouldn't just be a second job, it should be an asset that grows in value over time. Okay, besties, before you close this video, dramatically quit your job and try to become a full-time entrepreneur from your local Starbucks. Let me save you from the 5 mistakes that kill 90% of side hustles before they even get a logo. Mistake number 1. Quitting your seed money too early. Your day job is the boring, reliable fuel funding the rocket. You don't burn the rocket before liftoff. The day job stays until your second stream can comfortably replace it. Period. Mistake number 2. Confusing busy with productive. Running 7 side hustles that each earn $150 a month is not the flex you think it is. That's just being aggressively self-employed and exhausted. One scalable stream beats 7 dead-end ones every single time. Mistake number 3, shiny object syndrome. Don't start an Etsy shop on Monday, a coaching business on Tuesday, and a dropshipping store on Wednesday. You're not building income streams, you're collecting browser tabs. Pick one thing. Stick with it for at least 6 months before you even think about adding another. Mistake number 4, romanticizing passive income. Nothing is truly passive at the start. A YouTube channel doesn't pay you for the first 100 videos. A rental property doesn't cash flow until you've redone the bathroom 3 times. The passive part comes way later. Stop skipping the boring work and expecting the magic. Mistake number 5, forgetting your FU fund. This one's the boss level. Your FU fund is a separate savings account holding at least 6 months of expenses, sitting there doing absolutely nothing, except giving you the power to say no. No to toxic bosses, no to bad clients, no to opportunities that pay well but cost your peace. Without that fund, you don't actually have multiple income streams. You have multiple obligations. There's a massive difference. Besties, the goal isn't to work everywhere. The goal is to never need to work anywhere. Build the streams. Fund the FU, then go play. Listen, besties, having multiple streams of income isn't about being greedy. It's about being free. It's about having the FU fund we talked about. It's about knowing that no matter what happens in the world, you're going to be okay. Your homework for the week, audit your income. How many sources do you have? If it's 1, don't panic, but let's get moving. Pick your second stream. Is it an index fund? A YouTube channel? Selling vintage clothes? Just pick one. Stop trading time for pennies. Start thinking about how you can scale your knowledge. Like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what's your dream side hustle but you've been too scared to start? Let's talk about it. Stay iconic, stay rich. Bye, besties.